people migrate for a reason. Yeah, we wish to see a situation whereby people migrate for choice rather than they are pushed or they need to migrate. Migration should be a choice, and that's where we should all be working towards. But there's a matter of fact that there are root causes of migration, and those are the reasons why people opt to leave their country to seek for greener pasture somewhere else.
Qoy waxaan kugu imaaday inaan kuu sheegay in la gaaro waqtigaan bixi lahaa. Waxaan u baahanahay ducadaada. Waxaan rabaa inaan nasiibkay ku tijaabiyo halkaas iyo South Africa.
I am an eldest son of a family more than 10 people. My father was the only person who was providing us. When I finished the high school, I always thinking like, Amir, what you gonna do? Because now you finish the high school, there's no work in the country. Then in 2006, when the war started between the Islamic Union and Ethiopian troops, then I took the decision to leave the country and go to SA. But before that time, I always thinking like, Amir, you need to support your daddy because he was the only person who was working for us. But that time, what I was thinking like, Amir, where you gonna go? Where you gonna seek a better life? So I have two decisions: to go in Europe or to go in SA. But the money to go in England was actually very high, and I didn't have that money. So I took the decision to rather take to go SA.
It's a phenomenon that has been there for years. The most important thing is how you manage migration and how you make sure that people do not embark on risky and illegal migration systems where people should be opting for safe and orderly migration. And to have that, you need to put in place the mechanism to improve and to create more channels of legal migration.
My journey really was very tough journey because my trip, I was using it like bus to bus to cross country to country, border to border. So you can feel how hard was that trip. Another thing who made me very scared was like I don't even have a passport to travel where I went, and I need to cross more than 5 African countries, Kenya, Tanzania, and many others. So, and when you want to cross country to country, every border there's checkpoints you need to cross over there, and the only thing they ask you is what's your passport, and I don't even have anything. Every day I was thinking like, Amir, this policeman, they're gonna look you up because you have nothing. But luckily that middleman, I did pay them money. He always deal with them and give them some money. Then when I got to South Africa, the biggest shock was the weather, because here in Somali we have a good weather, actually really very warm, but there was very, very cold. I thought I'm gonna die really for this weather, but luckily I only left $100 from my money. Now I bought a jacket, and luckily the next day I got a job.
It took me 2 weeks to find a job. That job was a shopkeeper located in Cape Town location. That job was very, very, very difficult because that you are alone in the shop all day. The owner of the shop will look you up and he gone to somewhere else, wherever he went. And you are serving the customer through the window. And all the day, maybe he will come at night late. He come to sleep with the shop in the shop. Imagine you work in a small shop, a small tax shop, and all day alone. At the night, you sleeping at the same place, back of the shop. That's another. The other problem is there is a lot of gangsters staying in front of your shop. Anytime they can rob you or they can shoot you. So all the life of South Africa is very difficult, very, very difficult. It's not only me, it's for all refugees. You work in that situation and your money, your salary, you won't use it. You send it back to your family to support them. That's why I was there.
We have put in place rescue operations for stranded Somali citizens in transit countries, especially Libya being one of those countries. So that's like the emergency aspect of it. So we return back home people that are stranded there, that go through human rights violations and they lose their liberty and their basic human rights. So that is the first thing, is to bring them back home so they can reunite with their families and build their country and along with their fellow citizens and the government.
gabadhiina la socday baa qeeliyo yidhi wiilkan uu suuxay hala siiyo sharaab iyo wax dabeetana nin ka mid ah nimankiiba bastooladii la soo dul istaagay anu waan maqlay anu carabigan oo si fiican baan u aqaana ninka carabigii intuu soo dul istaagay bastooladii baa cabaystay anoo suuxsan oo saa u jiifa ayuu halkaa afka saa bastooladii iga geliyay wallaahi been kuu sheegi maayo intuu saa bastooladii afka iga geliyay ayuu yidhi khallihi yamuut saddex jeer buu ku celiyay khallihi yamuut oo micnaheedu yahay ha dhintay iska daa.
We have done significant work in the areas of security, job creation, and the stabilization and the reconciliation of the country. So those are, of course, things that on the long term will have a positive impact on reducing the risk of illegal or irregular migration. The other work that we are heavily doing is to work with the youth and raise awareness of the problems that are out there. To make sure that our youth gets the real message that whatever they are looking for outside, they can do it home. They say that Rome was not built in a day, and Somalia will not be built in a day. Somalia will be rebuilt. It will need time, but we need to be together in this, and we need to believe in this, rather than going for a risky journey that you don't know where it will take you.
I decided to go back when I saw the circumstances changed and there were many opportunities in the country.
It was now possible for me to come back home and look for work among my people with high hopes of achieving my dreams.
وانا لما هراني